Hello guys, this is Crisis169 coming to you live with another video. I wish it was a good video, but it's a bad video. Spectrum sucks ass. Okay, I want to say it right now. Um, I've been a Spectrum customer for 4 years now, going on 4 years here soon. And for the last 3 days, I've been battling with problems with my cable service. The internet's been good. Um, Sunday last week we had an issue where we had this channel will be available shortly, a little black screen with the thing on it. Word on it. Okay, fine, it happens. It happened again, so I contacted Spectrum, that Sunday. They came out Monday. Send the guy out here to talk to. He changed the splitter, changed 2 boxes and left. Well, the next day it happened all over again. I contacted Spectrum again. They sent out a guy who ran a test saying, well, something's wrong with the line. The line has, a problem. The signal is terrible. So they called a field truck. Come out here, a line truck, a lift truck. Come out here and take care of the situation. Okay? Because the situation at hand. The guy didn't have cable. He needed enough cable, so he had to go back and get more cable. He spent 45 minutes to an hour gone. Okay? Then I waited for another 2.5 hours for a truck to show up. He showed up, did 15 minutes of work, they took off like a bat out of hell in the road and left. Now, they left a cable line dangling over tree limbs with squirrels running around. I'm irritated because they came and fixed it yesterday, pulled the stretcher pulled it for them. The problem is they pulled so much they broke the metal tab that holds it. So now my metal roof is very straight or sharp. Was literally, the cable was really rusting and rubbing against it in the wind. They came down and fixed it and did the old-fashioned way where it had like here. They looped over like this, and they came to the house that way. I have a metal roof. Well, I'm still having issues with my boxes. I contacted Spectrum. I contacted the field manager, control person, and it's been an issue. It's been a battle all day long today because I've been battling 3 days with this damn service, and I know AT&T is the devil, but you know what? Right now, they look pretty good right now. Because I've dealt with Spectrum for 4 years. 3 major outages that weren't their fault. And this here is their fault. Because they lied to me. They ran me around. The calls from people are useless in my mind. I filed a complaint with the Better Business Bureau. Got off the phone half an hour ago with some lady from corporate office from Spectrum saying, "We so sorry." Well, I told her, you can cram "we so sorry," because I've been told "we so sorry" for the last 3 days. And I'm a very easygoing person. When I'm paying you $210 a month, 85 cents for Spectrum Internet and cable TV, with a free promotion to 400 down and 20 up, and the issues are coming with TV. And that bugs me a lot because I'm not getting the services I'm guaranteed. Spectrum is really close to losing me. I know AT&T is no better. I've heard the horror story with them. I've had them. Right now, I had DirecTV for 5 years before going to CD, and we all know what happened there with CD, and why I left them. That video's down there somewhere, down here somewhere. Watch it if you want to. I praise Spectrum for what they've done for me for the last 3.5, 4 years. Left 3.5 years actually, though, until today. I regret getting inspected because I realize how crappy they are. I realize how crappy they are. Sorry guys, the nose hairs. I realize how crappy they are and how childish they can be. I dealt with some rude technicians in my time, but this irritates me the most because I'm spending $210 a month on service that I'm not receiving service. I gotta wait at home again for another couple hours to have them change the lining or whatever. So it's something that has to be done. And if they can't fix that for this, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I guarantee you DirecTV will get a call and make it. AT&T Internet, I don't know. I've heard the good things about it. A friend at work has it, and the DFC has it, likes it. 100 down, 100 up, pay like $70 a month for it. But that's what he pays. Hello? Thank you. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you. Oh, yes, sir. Sir, thank you. That gentleman there was Brian, lead supervisor for Spectrum Technicians. To send out a guy called Alvin out. Him and Brian have done great things for me today. They have done more than I thought they could do. Okay, they've done a lot. Okay, they've done a lot. Done a lot more than what they could have done. They've done more than what most technicians have done today, last 2 days. Call center people, they suck. Spectrum sucks as a whole because of that. I don't know. Even after this, I might switch anyway. I might just spice them and have them come out and remove all the cable outside and call DirecTV and hell with it, because it after a point of time, you have to become a man about things. Make a damn decision about what you're doing, and you have to take a stand. If you're paying $200, I don't care if you're paying $60 a month of internet for Spectrum. If they're not giving you service, you have the right not to pay for it because it's inadequate service for what you're doing. Yeah, I'm not a big YouTuber. I don't download tons of videos and crap like that and do all that garbage like that. But what I do is the best I can do with what I got. Okay? And I'm not saying that I'm perfect at my job. I'm not. But I don't lead people around astray. I don't give them wrong information. I don't make tickets in the wrong information. Like one yesterday. I had one yesterday. Dispatch called from Charter. Hey, we're going to come out and do a new line, right? And a new installation? I said, no. Well, we're going to waive $50 fee. Why a $50 fee for it? Are you new installation? I said, no, I'm a current customer. I've been a customer for 4 years. Well, they put it on a new installation for a drop in the ground. Ma'am, how you gonna drop in the ground? You can't, because I have a concrete driveway, and it's a direct pole to house hookup. Oh, okay. We'll have to redo it then. So it's another 2 hours wasted. Okay. Then I got the call yesterday, and I got hung up on by supervisors and call centers and people like that. It's been really, 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 really irritating to deal with. Because I know these guys are doing the best they can. But Spectrum itself really has to start understanding what the hell they want to do with their lives. Because it's hard enough as it is, being me paying $210 a month. I can't imagine these these technicians, installers, have to go to a house, so somebody like me, who's gone nuclear more than a couple of times, because calls people don't care. They're sitting on their butt behind a desk. They don't care. They feed you lines to get you off the phone. When they don't happen, you call them again, you get a different person. It's never the same person. Okay? And that's sad. I like to call people on their bluffs and on their BS, you know what I mean? But you can't do that because call centers like that are so massive. You can call center, got some call centers in India, some people call centers in America, Japan, and Thailand, and all over the place. You have call centers everywhere, and not in Spectrum, but different companies. It's basically just the fact that there is people like that out there. People, these contractors who work their asses off, try to do good work. But they got people, technicians, I'm sorry. They have these people that come out like these jackass people on the telephone, on the call centers that destroy any else credibility Spectrum or AT&T. Spectrum right now, I'm dealing with right now, Spectrum might have right now. Because it shows me that they don't know what they're doing. Because the call center people don't know what they're doing, they don't care. And they're just reading a teleprompter telling them what to say when they do installations and crap like that and do new services. They don't know what they're doing. They're behind a desk pushing buttons. And that's the biggest problem that bugs me. Is that they don't have the same problematic system that the installer should have. The installers are the one out in the field, getting their butts chewed out by people like me. Because they're on the phone for hours on end and get hung up on by so-called service managers in these call centers, telling them how to take care of something. They don't know what they're doing. They ain't got a clue what they're doing. And yet, I'm the one who's supposed to stand, bend over and take it because I'm the customer. No, I don't think so. I've been doing this a long time. I've been in retail for a long time. I work in distribution now, but I work in retail for a long time, and I understand that. The customer always right thing. He ain't kind of come and go. When you're dealing with media, and telecommunications, it is pretty rough out there to make a decision. And it's hard to tell anybody that the issues have been going on for years. They've been going on for days, not years. I've had companies like CDE where I had issues for 3 weeks straight. And I dropped in like a dirty shirt with the Spectrum. And the good thing I did, Spectrum has been good for 3.5 years. But the thing I'm approaching the area of problems now. Because I know that there are so many years of certain services, things are going downhill. People change, wonder what happens. I've been in retail a long time, I understand it myself. Okay. I've dealt with it myself for a long time. I dealt with it myself for a long time. I dealt with it myself. So I understand what people are saying. These guys have to have, not balls of steel, But they have to have a whole lot of tenacity to deal with a guy like me screaming at him, because I've been on the phone for practically 3 days with call center people, and all they do is just drag you around and make you feel stupid and dumb. And that's wrong to me. And that's wrong to me. And that's wrong to me. And that's wrong. And that ain't right. Sorry. And that ain't right to me. That's why I'm sending this video, this rant out. All you to understand that you have the same problems back there, no one will feel bad. I'm with you. And I care to flag the customer along about those screaming their praises. And they do deserve a lot of praises for what they've done. But they also deserve a lot of garbage too for what they've done. And they should not be given a pass on anything. Not CDE, AT&T, Comcast, Spectrum, DirecTV, whatever. Because if they've done you wrong here, they'll do you wrong somebody else, somewhere else. And it's not about the issues. It's about the fact that I had to deal with this for 3 days. I've been locked in my house for 3 days. Can't go anywhere for 3 days because if I leave, they got to show up out of the blue. We can't go and they drive away. And that's why I'm irritated. Because they fixed it, and I'm 2 hours later, they come right back and do all over again. So it seems like to me that there's something going wrong here. Something rotten in the state of Denmark. And if it's the cable service itself, I'll just get rid of it. Internet too. Go to DirecTV. Mega Internet may not for a while, just to see how it works out. I had satellite before, and they were great. A couple issues, but nothing major on them, on their wise. But times change. People have changed. And we have to understand that if you're paying $210.85 a month like I am, or $65 or $105, whatever you're paying a month, you have the right not to pay if the service is not to your liking. I don't mean you're going to pay you don't want to, no. But if you're like me or anybody else, maybe 3 days here, without service and issues constantly, yeah, that's an issue. So, this is Christ with God, peace, love. I'll heart you guys later. We'll get an update here about what happens in a couple weeks, a couple days maybe. If I have Spectrum or not by this point, I don't know. If I do, great. If I don't, whatever. I'll you guys later. Like, subscribe, notifications on. Peace out.